texturing. All right, so let me get my textures out.
Oh, because
And this is something that you guys might all want to get for your classes and for your own little thing. These are textures.
I was
okay?
wondering how he's going to do it.
And these textures, I've got lizard skin. I've got some of these weaves. Okay, so if you have to do weaves and stuff like that. Here's some like holes and such like this. Mesh, I got a whole bunch of different mesh. Got a small mesh. I got this kind of a wild looking mesh. This is the inside of a See's Candy thing. I got one of these kind that's got the zigzag pattern on it, and basically you can bend it, so you can get neat little textures. Here's another tip, a different kind of mesh, and there's a finer one on the back side. And some of my students just bring me these samples and stuff like that. So what I'm going to use is this one because it's got a nice, clean, easy to read surface. So what I'm going to do is, again, I go ahead and lay it down. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in there with the black Prismacolor and white Prismacolor. That's all you need. Okay, so where's the white? Let me see white there.
Do you have one of these?
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come in here and make sure my grid is going in a different direction. Okay, I should do it. All right. So again, what I try to do is up the white pencil, right? All right. I'm going to come in there, just lay my pencil sideways and hit the edge. Okay, you can see me hitting the edge. And I only do about half of it because as it fades away further back, it kind of disappears. Okay, so I do half my texture along there. Now, the carbon fiber, basically what you're seeing, you're looking through a clear layer of epoxy. Okay. So what you do next is, because our carbon fiber is so thick, it's almost like that white mesh, this little material here. This is what it looks like in its raw state before you put the resin on it, okay? So you see the little drop shadows in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to shift the sheet underneath there just a little bit forward, okay, just a hair, okay, and now I'll run that pencil on there again, and what it does, it gives me this kind of a drop shadow behind it. Okay, so now as it dissipates off in the distance, it's not as noticeable. Okay, so now I can see the texture right there. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing on the second side, but on the second side, I'm going to give it about a quarter turn twist. Okay, so now again, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to come over here. It doesn't matter if I go black or white first. Okay, here's my texture, and again, I fade it. Okay, do about half, but just kind of let it fade away. Don't make it a real sharp half. Okay, so now I just kind of move it up a little bit, and then I hit that corner again, and now I can see the texture on there. And again, as it goes away, further away, it dissipates. And you can see the texture. Okay, and I'll do the same thing on the third side and give it a little twist the other way. All right, and again, the third side is pretty dark, so I'm just going to use the light, the white pencil. Okay, comes across here, and then I fade it away as it goes further back. Okay, and now I can see the surfaces, all right? And then the last thing I do is I hit it with where's my, okay, I pick up the highlights from the edges with a white Prismacolor pencil.
So cool.
Easy, huh? So if you wanted to do a whole carbon fiber car, now you know exactly how to do it.
That's white?
Yeah, that's just your highlight. Anytime you have a sharp corner, can you see the highlight along here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's